The night was dark and moonless, the kind that sent shivers down your spine even before anything unusual happened. I had just moved into an old Victorian house on the outskirts of town, drawn to its eerie charm and the solitude it promised. Little did I know that my decision would plunge me into a nightmarish experience that would haunt me for the rest of my life. The first signs of something amiss appeared when I started hearing strange whispers in the dead of night. At first, I dismissed them as mere figments of my imagination, a consequence of my overactive mind in a new and unfamiliar environment. But as the days passed, the whispers grew more distinct, more insistent, like distant voices beckoning from the shadows. One particularly cold night, I awoke to the creaking of the floorboards outside my bedroom. Fear clutched at my chest as I strained my ears to catch any hint of movement. The whispers had transformed into hushed conversations, too low for me to decipher. My heartbeat quickened, drowning out all other sounds. Summoning the courage to investigate, I tiptoed out of my room and down the dimly lit hallway. The air seemed to thicken with every step, and an otherworldly chill enveloped me. I reached the staircase and descended cautiously, the ancient wood groaning beneath my weight. In the living room, a pale glow emanated from a corner. My breath caught as I saw the outline of a figure, its back turned to me. Panic surged through my veins, but curiosity pushed me forward. I called out, but the figure remained silent, its form flickering like a spectral apparition. As I drew nearer, the whispers crescendoed into tortured moans. The air turned frigid, and an invisible force seemed to pull at my very soul. The figure finally turned, revealing a face twisted in agony, a face that mirrored my own. I stumbled backward, the world spinning around me. The whispers now echoed with my own thoughts, my fears, my regrets. It was as if the house itself had absorbed my essence, and I was confronted with a distorted reflection of my inner demons. Terrified and disoriented, I fled from the living room, racing up the staircase. The whispers pursued me, growing louder with each step. I locked myself in my room, but the spectral presence lingered, its haunting whispers penetrating the walls. Night after night, the torment continued. Sleep eluded me, replaced by the relentless murmurs that echoed through the house. I was a prisoner in my own home, trapped with the tortured apparition that mirrored my every move. In the pale light of dawn, I made a desperate decision. With trembling hands, I packed my belongings and fled the accursed house. As I left, the whispers followed me, fading only when I was a safe distance away. The weight of the supernatural burden lifted, but the horror of that haunted house remained etched in my soul. To this day, I am haunted by the memory of the figure, the whispers, and the realization that the true horror was not in the house itself but in the twisted reflections of my own inner demons that lurked within its walls.